natuke teistsugune video, kui ma tavaliselt teen. Täna me mängime midagi jälle, mis ei ole Minecraft ega Satisfactory. Täna me mängime The Stanley Parable'i. See mäng on inglise keeles, seega kes inglise keelt ei oska, siis you kinda screwed. Seega jah, me võiks siis alustada. See on nüüd mu esimene kord mänginud. Ma olen vist näinud, kuidas keegi teine mängib, aga ma ise ei ole seda veel mänginud, seega vaatame, mis juhtub. Saab huvitav olema. Nii, mäng kohe hakkab. Natukene veel.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-ending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okei, see oli päris huvitav lugu. Nii. Mis siis, kui tekkis hea idea. Äkki me ei kuule, mis ta teeb ja...
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure. What if he had to make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here it comes.
Mis asja? Lihtsalt restartis mängu ja... Oi, selgele, okei, no lähme siis välja, kui see on jädasti.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference. Nor did it... Oh, please. Are you really just doing this for the achievement? Click a door 5 times. Is that all that you think an achievement is worth? No. I can't just give these merits away for such little effort. A measly 5 clicks. Now suppose you were to click the door 20 times. I would say that's the kind of effort that wants recognition.
Okei, ma pean nüüd proovima seda. 1.
I have to say, I'm still not feeling the satisfaction of witnessing true effort for a noble cause. Perhaps 50 clicks will do it. Yes, almost certainly 50 clicks.
Okei, no niin kiireesti kun mä suutaan.
No, I'm still not feeling it. I want this achievement to have meant something. It has to be a true reward for valiant effort. I want to see some hustle, Stanley. I want to see commitment, a willingness to go all the way, no matter what the cost. Why don't you go put 20 clicks into door number 417?
Gussaan. Huh. Okei, teemme ära, me tahame achievementit.
Oh, great. Now, go click a few times on door 437.
Interesting.
Excellent. I think we're getting somewhere. Now, door 415. Let's give it 10 clicks or so.
415.
Now, back to door number 437.
This is interesting. Okay, 437.
Let's see. How about you click on, well, I don't know, the copy machine? All right, back to room 417. I'm really feeling it now. I think we're getting somewhere.
417.
Okay, now go climb on employee 419's desk. Yes! This is great! You're putting it all on the line, Stanley. I like that. All right, let's keep it up. Go give me a few clicks on door 41. We've almost got it! Now the copy machine, do that one again!
What the hell is this? The copy machine.
Finish it off, Stanley! 5 clicks on door 430! Yes! We did it! Oh, wow. That felt amazing. Oh, you really earned it, Stanley. Nothing could hold you back. Yes, I'm very proud of how far we've come today. Just think, only a few minutes ago you believed an achievement was worth 5 little clicks. Really now, what were you thinking?
Thanks for the achievement, I guess. Okei, mä en tiedä, missä nyt siis. Kyllä mä laualle niitä. Mä en saa hypätä sinne. Ja sellaista on ka achievement. You can't jump. Nice. Mä pean saada laualle kuidagi. Mä pean. Mä tean sitä. No ma ei saa. Okei, niin lähme siis edasi. Tää ei anna meille rohkeammin achievementteja. Kes kõik arvuti tööle jätta visse. Mis huvitav. Okei, lihtsalt lähme siis edasi juba.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Tead, ma arvan, et me ei kuule teda ja me lähme paremale. Yeet.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What?
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
How about no?
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Do not jump from the cargo lift. Tead, ehk hüppame, silt ütleb, et ära hüppa, aga...
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you, or what? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why?
Maybe.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Okay, fine. Fine, narrator tuude. Proovime siis. Kas sul on õigus või?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okei, anname talle võimaluse. Anname talle võimaluse.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Ma korraks arvasin, et ta tappis meid ära.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
What is this? What is this white dot? Aga mis see sealt on? Am I in heaven or hell? Mis asjad need on? Dude, ütle mulle. Ma ei saa hüpata siin mängu. Okei, mis seal ikka, lähme lihtsalt. Oh God, the music, turn it down.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
There's just space, dude. See on ainult kosmos ja mitte midagi. Okei. See on ilus, enam-vähem, aga see on lihtsalt kosmos. Ma saan sealt aknast välja vaadata õhtul ja ma näen.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Okei, fine. Ei, see muusika on liiga kõva. Nee, palju parem. Lähme siit. Remundis.
Oh no, stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Nope. I'm not listening. Ma ei kuule siin enam. Käi puusse.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
He's getting desperate.
No!
Mis asi mängus on? Damage him.
No. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Dude, YouTube on raske. Sa pead lihtsalt sacrifice'ima content'i jaoks.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room.
No.
Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Maybe. Aga ei, see on lihtsalt YouTube'i jaoks tood.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
Tõsi. Okei. Ma millegipärast arvan, et see viimane jutt on nii. Ja.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Vägagi õige narrator. Ja me oleme siin tagasi. No okei, seekord kuulame siis. Oota, midagi on valesti. Siin oli ju lauad ka, mitte midagi on valesti, midagi on valesti. Me peame kõik uksi proovima. Midagi on valesti.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Midagi on okei, kuulame teda siis valesti. Aga midagi on ikka valesti. Kes arvuti? Tööle jätta. Kuidas sa arvuti?
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
No ma oleks vist pidanud äkki minema teisele poole. Just mul oleks äkki...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Ei kuule. Teeme kõik vastupidi.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he
I don't
closed his
think
eyes
so.
gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal.
I don't
Everything
think so.
will be fine.
Probably not fine.
I am okay.
Ei se ei oltu niin.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything
God.
went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Juoksis kahvel. Mis se nyt hakkab mäng jälle algusest peale. Ma millegipärast arvan, et ta hakkab küll. Ja ikka on kuidagi teistmoodi asi. Sest siin olid ju lauad, mitte koridor. Midagi vaja. Okei, me peame jälle ignoreerima teda ja vaatama, mis juhtub.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Minähän siihen mennä. Pip. Hei. Siinä on mitään.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Okay. Whatever you say so, mister.
No, 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 no. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay, spoiler, don't look at it.
We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
Okei, ma arvan, et me täiega peaks minema ja rikkuma jälle edasi.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Vähemalt.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Kõik on suhteliselt. Kes kõik arvutid sisse unustab? Kogu aeg. Okei, kõik tundub sama. Nii. Aga...
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or...
Ei syyllistä mind.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Okay. See on suhteliselt katastroof. Suhteliselt suur katastroof tuud. Ja, ma olen tagasi.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Okei. Nii, kõik tundub korras.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okei, siiamaani on korras kõik, siiamaani on korras.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Yeah, okay. Kõik tundub sama.
Aha! I knew we'd missed something. The story. Here it comes. No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Ei see küll ei olnud see, kust ma just tulin.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yes, muidugi.
Do you remember, Stanley?
Millest olime?
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations!
Yay.
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off, so good job. Oh, no, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time, I have to restart.
Oi, ei, ära tee seda. Teeb hullemaks tuude. Ära tee restarti jälle.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Okei, proovimme vaatame mis juhtub. Ahaa, näe vaata vaid, joon keerab ära. Kes kogu aeg arvutit uuesti pani? Energia säästmisest olenevalt. Ma ei saagi sinna ligi. Kellegi solitar on pooleli ja ma ei saa seda ära lükata. Okei, mis seal ikka? Oh, yeah.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
Yeah,
you know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Okay, väga hea.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Oh.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Tõsiselt nüüd, kas see taim on midagi tähtsat hiljem? Okei, mis seal ikka? Lähme edasi.
Wait, what? We're back at the office?
Oh.
No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Midagi on kohe vale.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us?
Yeah.
And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
No, don't! Proovi see korda teha, mitte kogu aeg uuesti alustada.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Tegi väga tühi on siin.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Like to see some cats.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Ja the line is... Joon on natuke hulluks läinud kaasale. Ja, Joon, mine tagasi. Nii. Oh.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay. So I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going. And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
See polnud väga loogika tuud. Oota, mõlemad uksed tulid siia. Mõlemad. Ja mis see on?
Oh, hold up, what's this? The confusion ending.
Oh.
You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? Whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Nää taksit välja saada.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Oh god. Okei. Nii, ma arvan, et siin lõpetan ma tänase video. Jääge ootama siis meie Let's Play part 2. Ja head aega!